So you've done it. You've ventured out of your room after a week-long Minecraft binge. You and your mates have built the most amazing house, and have gathered all the dirt in the world, only for your troll friend to get mad and tear the house down, cause you used his diamond pickaxe. Like, come on, you got that diamond pickaxe by switching to creative anyway. Anyways, you open the curtains for the first time in a week, and the sun burns your skin, immediately. You sit, look down, and all you can see is a tummy, sticking out of your shirt. Now, don't get me wrong, the Doritos, pizza, chicken wings, and Mountain Dew were pretty delicious. But you kind of realize that you need to start hitting the gym if you're going to want to live past 50. You enter the gym, and there you are, with your dad bod. You look around and see a bunch of men and women flexing their muscles, and looking at the huge mirror that is opposite the weights. You see some needles in the bin next to you, and think, it's kinda strange. Why are people getting vaccinated at the gym? Oh well, maybe I should ask for an exception if I could get my shots here too. Would sure save me time instead of having to drive to the hospital. You don't really know what you're doing. The last time you lifted weights was when you had to move the frozen chicken from the freezer and try to heat it up quickly, because you kinda forgot your mum had told you to defrost it and she had just arrived home. Now that was heavy. You walk up to the front desk and look into buying a membership. The price doesn't really bother you, cause you're just gonna use your dad's credit card anyway. You're kinda lazy too, and don't really know how you're gonna get through this gym session. Well, luckily for you, I'm here to tell you how to gym, without really gymming. With my top 5 tips, I'm gonna tell you how to succeed in the gym. The first thing you're gonna wanna have to do is you're going to have to decide if you wanna be a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, or a cardio bunny. So here are the basics for all three. To be a bodybuilder, you're gonna have to look good, to look the part. So to get the muscles and lose the fat, you'll have to do high reps and with low weights. So pick up the smallest weights you can find, and lift them really fast up and down. The faster you lift them, the faster your muscles will build. It's kinda like winding up a portable light. The more you wind up, the more power in the light. To be a cardio bunny, you have to go in the highest speed on the treadmill. Basically, you want to be running faster than the guy or girl next to you, at all times. It doesn't really matter if the person next to you is Usain Bolt, just make sure you get him to do a marathon first, so he's tired, and you can run faster than him. To be a powerlifter, which is my personal favourite, you will need to do a few things. The thing about powerlifters is, you don't need to look good. You can eat as much delicious fried chicken as you want. You just need to lift heavy. And that's why it's my personal favourite. So what you're gonna have to do is bench, deadlift, and squat. Bench is pretty simple. You lift the weights off your chest. Squat is pretty simple too. Just pretend you're sitting down and then standing back up. Deadlifts though is where it's at. To be the most alpha male in the gym, you'll have to deadlift the most. Pick up that weight off the floor, and once you've lifted it, slam it down as hard as you can. The most important thing about powerlifting is to slam the weights. No, like, seriously. If you want to assert dominance, you have to do this. Otherwise, there's no real any point in lifting heavy at all, is there? The second thing you have to do is you have to buy all the best clothes to make it look like you fit in. It doesn't actually matter if you can lift the weights, you just got to make sure you look cool while lifting. Always make sure you try chatting with the big guys too. You have to get in the right frame of mentality. Now, the third thing you're gonna wanna have to do is you're gonna go up to the biggest guy in the gym and challenge him to a duel. Now, the only thing you've ever known is games and eating. So of course, you have to challenge him to a Yu-Gi-Oh deal. It should be pretty easy. You already know you got this in the bag with your pieces of Exodia in your deck, so no worries at all. If you haven't got all the pieces of Exodia, it's okay. You can just bring out your Pikachu from inside your backpack to zap him. Fourth thing you're gonna wanna do is to make sure you're always flexing in front of the mirror. It doesn't matter if you actually have any muscles or not, you have to flex to fit in. Pretty simple. There's no other way to really describe it. It teaches self-appreciation, and also lets people know that you've been going to the gym for a while. So I recommend learning some poses on the internet to make sure you get the best poses. The fifth and final thing I'm going to bestow upon you all is the importance of making sure that you always go on your phone. Going on your phone will make it easier to stay in the gym for longer, and pretty much guarantees that you'll gain results. Because if you're spending more time at the gym, that means you're gonna gain more muscle. As long as you're posting on Instagram and Snapchat that you're at the gym, that's all you really need. So those are my 5 tips on how to succeed in the gym and build that sexy body. And that's all, folks. It's time for you to get them gains at the gym. See you all later.